Many students think physics is difficult because of the concepts, but very often physics feels difficult because of the math behind it. And one of the most important math tool in physics is algebra. In physics, algebra helps us to understand relationships. It helps us rearrange formulas. It helps us solve for unknown quantities. And it helps us move from information to answers. In almost every physics problem, something is unknown. Maybe we need to find speed or force or distance or time. Algebra is the tool that helps us to isolate the quantity we need. The first algebra skill in physics is to understand variables. In mathematics and physics, letters stand for quantities. They are not random symbols. Each one represents a physical meaning. The second skill is rearranging formulas. This is one of the most important algebra skill in physics. For example, if we know force and acceleration, we can find mass. If we know voltage and resistance, we can find current. The equation stays the same, but the subject changes. Another important algebra skill is working with fractions. Physics equation often includes division. Students must learn how to multiply both sides, divide both sides, and simplify expressions carefully. Once the formula is arranged correctly, the next step is substitution. That means replacing variables with the values given in the question. A common mistake in physics is trying to do everything in one step. Good algebra is organized. Write the formula, rearrange it if needed, substitute the value, then simplify carefully. Let us look how algebra helps in real physics topics. In motion, algebra helps us to find speed, distance, and time. In force, it helps us to connect mass and acceleration. In electricity, it helps us to relate voltage, current, and resistance. Students often make mistakes in algebra by moving terms incorrectly, forgetting brackets, skipping steps, or substituting values too early. Small algebra mistakes can create completely wrong physics answer. The good news is this: you don't need very advanced mathematics to begin physics well. If your algebra is clear, your physics become much more manageable. To become stronger in algebra or physics, practice these skills: understanding variables, rearranging formulas, working with fractions, substituting values carefully, and solving one step at a time. In this course, we will use algebra again and again in motion, in Newton's law, in energy, in electricity, and in many more chapters. So, this lesson is not just a math review, it is a strong foundation for your entire physics journey. When algebra becomes clear, physics becomes less scary, more logical, more solvable, and more beautiful. So, do not fear the symbols, learn how they work, and let algebra become your tool for mastering physics.